Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Welcome back to Sports Talk. Dusty Womble's here with us. We're going to punch you. There he is right there. Oh, there's his Raymar studio. Do we have him, Brendan? I think he was there for a second.
I'm back.
Okay. All right. Hey, I was going to tell you real quickly. I was watching online stuff, getting stuff for the show, and they had a couple of coaches there. I didn't know who they were, but when they got the call to come to Lubbock, evidently they'd never been here before. Maybe high school coaches, and Joey asked them to come to Lubbock and coach with him. He goes, man, all my friends were talking to me. He said, I thought I was going to Afghanistan or somewhere to coach. He goes, everybody was just saying it's so hot and dry and the dirt's blowing. And he goes, and then he says, I've never been anywhere better than this. He goes, this is absolutely Lubbock, and Texas Tech is absolutely the best. And that's the truth, Dusty. That is the absolute truth. It is the best.
All right. I'm going to assume you can't hear us, Dusty.
Hang on 1 second.
There you are.
All right.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing great.
Flipped off the hotel Wi-Fi to my phones, so let's see if that's better.
I thought he was going to say I flipped off this rude guy walked by. I flipped him off.
Mom Donnie walked by. There you go, Mom Donnie. Hang on to that.
All right. Yeah. Anyway,
when we got off the plane last night, the wind was blowing about 45 here in New York, and I thought, people talk about the wind blowing in Lubbock at times, and it blows everywhere. So.
That's right. There you go. Well, these guys, they were just giddy. These are coaches about how excited they were to be in Lubbock and at Texas Tech.
There you have it.
Yeah. I think when people spend some time here, especially if they've got a family and they're here, and when you're around the people in Lubbock and the whole, not only the city of Lubbock, all of West Texas, is so much stuff behind the university, and all the universities in our system are so well supported. It's hard not to love the place.
All right, you're in New York with the basketball team. What's the basketball team going to do today, and what's Dusty, you and your wife going to do today?
We're going to watch Alicia and I are going to watch some playoff games. We've been to New York several times, so we're not necessarily trying to go to the Statue of Liberty or the Empire State Building. We've done that. So we'll watch the playoff games. The team has breakfast here. I guess it started about 20 minutes ago. They got a walkthrough. They go over to shoot around. They're not at Madison Square Garden. The New York Rangers play here at 12:30 in MSG. So they've got another gym here in town. They're going to go to shoot around, and then they'll cover the ice up with our court, and then we'll play Duke about 7 o'clock here tonight.
Oh, wow. Cover the ice up with a court.
Is it cold? Yeah. They did that when we did a playoff game in Fort Worth. In Wichita Falls. They used to have the Wichita Falls ice hockey team. And we froze to death in there. It was really cold.
Last Saturday we played Arkansas at American Airlines there in Dallas, and right after our game, which started at 11 o'clock in the morning, they were clearing everybody out because the Dallas Stars had a game there that night at 7 o'clock, and so I had been back in the locker room, and I came out, and they already had half the court off and getting back to the ice, and so. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right, we're playing one of the best teams in the nation tonight. And we've been considered one of the best teams in the nation earlier in the year. And nobody sees Tech basketball much more than you other than the coaches and all. Tell me you see potentials. As far as defense, our offense is fine, but our defense is what I hear everybody talking about.
I think what I think probably doesn't matter, but I had a conversation with Grant
He's married.
about 10 days ago, and he told me, he said, I'm telling you right now, he said, we have one of the 10 best teams in the country. He said, I know people don't see it yet, but trust me, our roster. Now, I think at that time, Luke was still healthy. We hope that we will get much better. When Luke comes back, Josiah Mosley will be a big help when he gets back. Mariel should be back in a matter of a few weeks. And so this team could be significantly deeper and bigger on the front line in the coming weeks. So I think I take a lot of solace in the fact that Grant still has tremendous confidence in the potential of this team and where we'll be.
That's what I think. I told somebody, I said, after the Purdue game, I said, just give Grant time. It'll be fine. He's really a tremendous coach. We're very lucky and honored to have him.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. He's kids and young men love to play for him. He's an athletic director's dream, and that he's low maintenance. There's no drama around the program. He recruits the right kids. He gets the very best out of them. He's got a great family, and he's a great role model for those young men to figure out how do you do work balance life, and how do you treat others. He's a great representative for the university.
All right. I know you help, obviously, basketball a lot and football a lot, but a couple of years ago when this NIL deal started, you didn't buy into the NIL deal to begin with, did you? And are you on board now?
I felt like NIL was really disruptive to the concept of amateur athletics. I thought it put the wrong emphasis on what we were trying to do at the university level. I still have a lot of concerns about NIL. I think it's out of balance right now. I think the pendulum will eventually swing back, and we'll find a system that is sustainable, that does have balance between players. And really and truly, I don't blame the players. I believe that there are agents that have really turned this thing sideways, and people around the players that have really in the system. I told Kirby about maybe a year ago that, when you walk outside and the wind's blowing, you can either just complain about the wind or you can build a sail. And so I've sort of embraced NIL in that right now that's the rules that we're playing under. And so I have become engaged in NIL. I would say not to the extent that some of our other bigger donors have, but I have I'm not as staunch opponent of participating in NIL that I was at one time.
Okay.
Well, it's the way it is now. And, I was looking at a list of the top 10 college football players that we don't have one in the top 10 of getting the most money.
I think it's really unfair that Texas Tech has been painted in the media as really spending our way to this level of success in football and basketball.
Yeah.
But when you really look at the numbers, we're not one of the big, 8 programs that are spending. So it's easy. It's really frustrating for me that people talk about Texas Tech and the amount of money we spent on NIL. And then if you really go look at what Texas A&M spent, what Texas and Ohio State, USC, and so many other programs, we are not leading the charge with NIL spending. I think what we are is we're really good at spending our money wisely. And I think Joey and his staff is great at taking the right kids and molding them into a cohesive unit. We saw what Jumbo Fisher did at A&M. They spent all kinds of money on recruiting classes, but they ended up with a bunch of mercenaries that really were never cohesive.
That's right.
That locker room was never what they wanted it to be. And Joey has been able to really take these young men and ask them to put team first and to really get them to gel into a cohesive unit.
Well, in your role as a regent, you probably can't comment on this, but the reason I think they single Tech out is because we haven't in the last 50 years been one that's been spending that money under the table, and we know they're doing it, and we've known they've done it forever. But I think they're singling us out because, well, look what Tech's doing with their money over there. when these other schools, and you mentioned one of them, and I'll say it, A&M, Oklahoma State just jumps off the chart at me as far as teams that have been doing this forever, and Tech has not fallen into that category as far as people thinking we've been doing that forever. We're a newbie at spending money.
I think thanks to really Cody, he really had a plan for how we spend our money. I think Kirby has embraced it. We've done quite a bit of analytics around what we're trying to accomplish. James Blanchard has been instrumental in identifying the kids and the young men that could really fit in our system. And so I think while we've spent money, we've spent it very wisely, and we've got a really great return for our investment.
We do. And you really hit on it, though, Dusty. All of that is so important. But Joey McGuire and the coaches that he's hired, they bring them all together. I've never been around a guy like Joey that is so enthusiastic all the time, and so for the kids and for the school. He is absolutely a gem that we have as our head coach.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to have Joey with us. He loves being here. Debbie loves being here. We've given him all the resources that he's asked for, and he's really turned that into a unique opportunity. I mean, we have a legitimate chance to win the national title, and our fans will take over the Orange Bowl here in 10 days, and if we're successful there, we will be a force in Atlanta. So it'll be great.
Well, do you like the fact that, I mean, obviously we like the fact we're in the top 4 right now, but the bye, I'm not a big bye fan. I think either nobody gets byes or everybody gets a bye. I mean, don't give 4 teams byes, because it's proven in the past that it's not necessarily an advantage. Were you hoping we'd have a home game, or are you fine with the way it turned out?
At one time, I really wanted to host a playoff game. I thought that would really be a unique experience if we could have hosted a playoff game in Lubbock. I thought it would have been a great way to showcase the university. Once the bracket kept evolving, I didn't really want to host James Madison or Tulane, and I think those are a little bit of trap games where you have really nothing to gain, everything to lose, and you get a chance for injury and the other team's getting to focus on you. You're right. Last year, I think all the bye teams lost in their first game. I think in this case, it was good for us to have the time to heal up. I think in the future, you'll see this schedule change. I know Joey's been a big proponent of changing the schedule. I don't think you'll see all this time delay between the end of the conference and your conference playoff games and the first round of playoff game and the second round. I think we'll work towards a schedule where we crown a national champion on January 1st. We move all the schedule up. The conference championship games are on Thanksgiving weekend, and we compress the playoffs into the month of December. I think that'd be better for the transfer portal, for lining up with semesters and so many things. The other thing I think you'll see is the teams that are in conference championship games will sort of almost be the first round of the playoffs. And so while we were playing BYU in the Big 12 championship game, Texas should have been playing Vanderbilt to see who got in the playoffs. And BYU should have played us. But maybe I'm trying to think who else got left out. Notre Dame should have been playing Utah to see who got in the playoffs.
That's a great idea.
And it should not have penalized us for having to play that weekend. We wanted to play because we want to win the Big 12 without question in a Big 12 championship game. But it shouldn't have penalized us for playing that other, an additional game. Those teams that were competing to get into playoffs should have played that same weekend in play-in games, really.
Okay.
I agree. I love all that stuff you just said, Dusty.
You can head up our committee.
I hope we do that. This waiting on football is driving me crazy.
It's not good for the sport for this to take 6 weeks to play the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
All right, real quickly, you got a great view there behind you. I'm just curious, Have you got Leisha holding that camera up for you, or you got it sitting on a...
I'm actually propped up on a little police standard here.
Okay.
I'm surprised they haven't shooed me off, but yeah.
Well, you did great. We've had a great look at you in the background and everything. We appreciate you doing this, I'll tell you that. We really do.
Happy to do it anytime.
Got a little over a minute left. Say something profound. Lay some knowledge on us. Something we didn't ask you that we should have.
It's already laid so much on us.
Oh, let's see here. I think that I think that the leadership of the university is so critical to our success. Lawrence's belief that athletics is important in higher education, and that bleeds down to his support of Kirby, which is, I think, certainly one of the best athletic directors in the country. We've got the right coaches from Greg Sands with our golf, and Tom Stone at soccer, and Greystone, and
Kitley.
Kitley.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tadlock.
Krista.
Tadlock.
Yeah. I mean, you just look at our ledger of head coaches, and you just expect success in every program.
Yeah.
And we're just so fortunate to have a collection and donors that are behind those particular, wanting them to have success, and it's just makes it a great time to be a Red Raider. I'm couldn't be more excited about the university's success, future, and what we'll see in the not only in the next few weeks, but these programs are teed up to be good year after year. We are nationally relevant programs across the board.
Without a doubt. Hey, hope you have a great evening tonight. I hope the basketball team gives y'all all a very Merry Christmas gift. And we appreciate you taking your
Dusty,
time.
thank you so much, buddy. Merry Christmas to you and your family.
We'll see you guys in Miami in about 10 days.
There you go.
Guns up. Go Red Raiders. See you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Dusty.
Suns up, guns up.
Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
All right, give us the number for Senior Benefit Solutions and Lori Kasler.
781-3904. That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
781-3904.
Give her a call. I promise y'all, you'll just be, after you get to sitting down with you, you'll go, man, that helped a lot. And it will.
Well, my mother-in-law has sat down with her and left there whistling a happy tune.
Yep.
So anyway,
also don't forget about J&W Services, Linco Distributors in Midland, Texas. That is Brent Beck, Scott Blakely. We're so appreciative to them. And, of course, what a time to be a Red Raider in the Midland, Odessa, and the Permian Basin. There are so many great Red Raiders down there.
We're about to celebrate in 2 weeks our, I think, 13th year down there in Midland, Odessa.
On the air in Midland,
and believe me,
Odessa.
it wouldn't be possible without those guys.
Yep, Brent Beck, Scott Blakely. Anything oil and gas, you just go in there. They can help you. I believe it. And there's Mighty Wash everywhere. You got to keep the vehicle clean down there for sure. You need to keep it clean here in Lubbock. And, boy, they just keep making it better and better. Now they got a place where you drive out 2 slots to pull up, and they dry it really good.
The geese are back.
Yeah.
And this is the true story. I'm driving down the street the other day, and all of a sudden just splat. And, I mean, it's like that
would have been fun to watch it come from
one of those little Red Raider footballs they used to throw in the stands.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like hit on my windshield. Go to Mighty
You'd
Wash.
love to see it from way up there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to get him.
And you think that sort of sucks that happened. Then you go, well, at least it didn't land on me.
Yeah.
Because people it happens.
Yeah.
If it's happened to you, text in and let us know about it.
What's all that honking going on when those birds are flying? Those geese are
They're just happy.
What's the deal?
Saying scoot over. Slower traffic, keep right.
They're all honking. Anyway, that's you need to go to Mighty Wash. You'll be glad you did. And if they got a crowd there, just get in line. It goes really quick. And
let's do a PSA on honking. If you feel the need to honk at somebody in traffic, and maybe they are on their phone and they're not seeing the light changed, and if I'm doing that, I want somebody to honk at me because I don't want to hold people.
Just tap
it. Go. In fact, practice.
Yeah.
Go out after the show today and just practice going.
Don't
That gets
sit
the
on
message
your horn.
across. Yeah. So anyway, that's our PSA for today.
Yeah. Well, I was at Mighty Wash.
Yeah.
And I was coming through the line, and I was waiting on that green light to light up to say go because they got.
And you honked at it because it didn't do it fast enough. No, it didn't do it.
But a guy behind me goes, "I can't stop." So
what?
I was waiting on that green light that says go, and I didn't see it. And maybe it did come on. I didn't see it, but the guy behind me, he was bearing down on me pretty good.
Oh, he didn't honk at you. He was just.
No, he honked at me.
Oh,
loud.
Having a bad day though. Hey, and if somebody does honk at you, don't automatically get mad about it because they may be having just like a horrible day. They may have the worst wife imaginable, and and she's treated him
worst wife.
Or if it's a woman honking at you, she may have the worst husband imaginable.
Better chance of that.
And she's having a bad day. So just suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I just, put my car in drive and drove.
That's the wise thing to do in this world we live in today.
Just drove out there, but you really sat on it.
Just drive on.
That's fine.
You know what's happened since we last had a show, David?
Nope.
We have crowned another quarterback the Heisman Trophy winner. And the NCAA Baseball Player of the Year used to be the Brooks Wallace Award. Then they changed it, and they made the Brooks Wallace Award the Shortstop of the Year. I think the Heisman needs to just say, hey, we're going to change, and we're going to name the best backfield, guy in the backfield, quarterback, running back in the country.
Yeah, well, that's always who they.
And they say, well, they had a defensive guy. Who was it? Woodson,
Desmond.
Was it Desmond Howard? Whoever it was didn't get it because of his defense. He got it because he returned punts and kickoffs.
Yeah.
In a dramatic fashion.
And played D.
Yeah. So, and then here's another PSA: if somebody filled out their Heisman ballot and it didn't go exactly the way you wanted to, hey, everybody sees things different. And I see people that do certain things and I go, they thought that out. They've really thought that out. They didn't take the easy road. There was a USC guy out there that voted 3 USC people for his 3 votes. And you go, he ain't even trying.
No, it's just wasted.
I'm on a couple of deals where I vote for different things.
Yeah.
And I've told this story before. My son-in-law, who is now my son-in-law, who was not my son-in-law then, I was voting for the baseball awards, and I voted 3 votes. I had 3 votes, and I voted for 3 people for the NCAA Pitcher of the Year. And I had to go back and look because I didn't remember who I voted for when my wife married the NCAA Pitcher of the Year, and I didn't vote for him.
Your wife did?
I mean, my daughter.
Oh, good.
My daughter. And she married the old fella, so I went back to see where I put him in my ballot. And I didn't. I didn't vote for him. So anyway, but I tried hard. If I had it to do again, Alex, I would vote for you.
Says we're not on the stream.
No stream.
I don't know how to get us on the stream.
What stream?
Row, row, row your boat. I don't know.
I don't know. Is that what we can look at?
Talking about the app?
I guess. Yeah, it's from Houston.
I'll check on it.
It's from Houston.
I'll check on it.
All right, Scott, we got our best man on it. Actually, he's our only man.
Yeah, and our best one.
But he is on it.
Hey, a couple of things just before we get everybody else going. The state championships in high school football are going on right now.
What a great
congratulations to the Stephenville Yellow Jackets. 10-0 winners over the Kilgore Bulldogs in 4A Division I. And that is, I think, their 7th state championship. Most of those were under Art Briles.
Mm-hmm. And the new coach at
Eastern New
Mexico in Portales.
Yep. Stephenville Yellow Jackets, undefeated this year and state champions. And the Wall Hawks beat Newton, the Newton Eagles, 25-24. Newton's always down there. This is Wall's first state championship, and they've been
I'm surprised.
Really great for a long time. They're just southeast of San Angelo, really kind of attached to San Angelo pretty much. But this is Wall, and congratulations to them. They won the 3A Division II. And then the game of they finish up today with state championship games. Richland Springs Coyotes in 1A Division II 6-man. What a ball game this was. They played the Jayton Jaybirds, which is in our listening and viewing area. defensive struggle back-to-back now for the Jaybirds. They won it 99-54 in the state championship game.
And there one guy for Jayton had like 11 touchdowns.
I know, it's crazy.
So, and they said, well, he's the all-time touchdown. Well, yeah, but when there's only 6 guys trying to tackle you, it's really not quite the same as having 11 guys trying to tackle you.
They need the field is a little different proportion, but they need to really tighten it up.
Yeah.
So that because how do you catch them?
Yeah.
But congratulations to all of them. In Galena Park, North Shore, the Mustangs play the Duncanville Panthers today at 3. And that's where Coach Judd Thrash went, back to Duncanville. So I talked to him this week, and he's been preparing all week long for Galena Park. And he's just an assistant or an advisor coach, I think, on Duncanville. But all wraps up today with state championships.
And that's a neat place to be today.
Yeah.
But I am going to be on my couch watching NCAA football. And while on God's green earth the NFL has to put 2 games on today, this is NCAA's time to shine.
Yes.
So anyway, but I guess if you want to watch the NFL, watch it. This is America.
Well, I usually do watch it, but I'm going to be watching college football. And the games we got today are going to be really good, I think. We're going to pick them a little later. They started at 11 today, and that's A&M, who's a 7th seed against Miami, the 10 seed, and A&M's favored by 3.5. Gary, is that what you got? Yeah, 3.5.
Okay, I don't
At College Station.
On our deal, it's 4. But it can be 3.5. It don't matter.
No.
I can change
Well, I just looked online at ESPN. That's what they had.
All right.
And Ole Miss and Tulane. I wanted to ask you something. This will be a little food for thought. Tell me how you feel about James Madison and Tulane being in the college football playoff and how that affects those 2 teams and the teams they're playing, because they have been worn out by Nick Saban and Meyer, all these coaches saying they don't belong. They shouldn't be there.
I tell you what, we here in Lubbock have been sort of the underdog, the ones with less money and less tradition for 50 years or so. So I'm not against giving. I just hope one of them. I hope they're both good games. I'm afraid they won't be, but I hope they are, because. And I understand what they're saying. Make another category for the ones that are spending half the money. But I'm not against giving them a chance. I really think there should be no buys. There ought to be 16 teams, and that way this year you have Notre Dame and BYU in the playoff. And
probably Texas, maybe.
Well, no, then we got to complain about. No, they'd have probably put Texas before BYU, because there's a definite. I don't know if you want to call it an SEC Big Ten bias, or you want to call it a Pac-12. A Big 12 bias.
But just knowing you like I do, and you knowing me like you do, if they said to our team, "Y'all shouldn't be here," our first response would be, "Oh yeah, we're going to show you we should be here."
Yeah. And this year, if they said that, we can show them. I don't know that we will, but we can. Yeah. I don't know if James Madison can. I don't know if Tulane can.
I haven't watched them play enough.
Between the 2, I think Tulane might be able, because Tulane whipped our shallow water buddy in North Texas. Whipped them.
They whipped shallow water.
No, the guy,
I know,
the coach
Eric
from
Morris.
Shallow Water.
Eric Morris.
Yeah, they whooped them.
Yeah.
And so Tulane and Mississippi's in a state of flux.
They are.
And I'll be curious to see. I can almost pull for Mississippi Ole Miss a little bit, just because of what they're going through. They got one of those pretty boy coaches that thinks his deal's more important than his life is more important than the team's life and all that. And I wish nothing but the worst. No, not like illness or anything
as far
fatal.
As competitive nature.
I have no, and I don't like LSU anyway, so that's going to make it
really worked out good,
real easy to pull against Kippen and LSU.
I agree.
I'm just not a big fan of what he pulled.
I just can't wait to see if the Alabama coach, DeBoer, there's word out there that he wants to go to Michigan. Would it be something if he went to Michigan? Because the truth of the matter is, Lane Kiffin probably would like to be the Alabama head coach. Wouldn't that be a mess?
Well, that would be almost funny.
I know. Okay, y'all. I'm enjoying my time at LSU.
But here's the playoffs. Alabama last night won, and there's lots of people that didn't think Alabama should be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you got your Notre Dame, your BYU, your University of Texas that all could compete and all. And you just can't keep making it bigger and bigger because the two that are just left out are really good teams. I mean, you can't get this thing up. I don't think you can get it past 16 and do it on a timely basis. So I think 16's plenty. If you're 17th, crap, be better.
Yeah.
But if you're 11th and they're counting, they let 2 freebies in and you're 11th and you don't get to go, well, yeah, you sort of got
like BYU.
Yeah. So anyway,
well, who would you rather play? Because this could affect us, Alabama, Indiana. If we are fortunate enough to beat Oregon or James Madison, which I think we will, who would you rather play, Alabama or the number 1 team, the number 1 ranked team in Indiana, undefeated Indiana?
Probably rather play Alabama. It's a bigger name program, tradition rich. Now, then the bad thing about that is it wouldn't be far for them to go to Miami for the championship game, so there'd be a lot of them there. But they've been going to stuff for so long. Of course, a national championship, they can probably get up for that. They can probably get excited to go down to Miami for that.
I would like to play Indiana. We're kind of similar.
Well, I know, but when you do that, people are going, well, it's Indiana and Texas Tech. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not Notre Dame. They're not Texas. They're not.
Well, we got to get over that. That's changing.
But the good thing, if we played them, one of us would be the national championship, and we could just thumb our nose at the others.
I agree.
I will say this while we're talking about it, that Texas Tech, they've got a big burden on them to represent the Big 12. Because Sonny did it at TCU when they beat Michigan a couple of years ago, and then just
got blown out,
peed all over themselves
at the national championship.
Yeah, and so we went from we belong to maybe not, but Tech really needs to win 1, 2, or the whole thing just to represent the Big 12 and just say, hey, yeah, we can kick your butt. Come on over.
I don't know if you've been listening to the prognosticators.
Are they prognosticating?
They're all the time.
All right,
and they'll get it all over you if you're not careful. They've been picking this college football playoff. I've been amazed at how many have picked Texas Tech to win the national championship. Now, that doesn't mean anything, but the fact that, it's kind of nice to get picked rather than being James Madison.
Here to me is the key. The first half of the Oregon game, Tech and Oregon, if we aren't, from not playing in a month, if we don't look like we haven't played in a month in that first half, if we come out, if it's tied at half, I think we're going to beat Oregon, and then sky's the limit. But Oregon is, they're playing.
They've been here.
They're playing tonight, and it's like a glorified scrimmage tonight. I mean, it's not like they're going to lose, but they get to get out there and bump heads. Yeah, and I think that's way better than sitting and watching teams bump heads.
The only thing that would make it worse is if you got a key player hurt, like a quarterback.
Right.
But
okay, are you you're a religious man. Would you pray for something like that?
No. For a kid to get hurt?
Yeah.
No. I did mention it last night, though. Well, maybe the quarterback will get hurt.
Maybe the quarterback get hurt.
I didn't pray for it.
Yeah, or maybe he'll run into the wide receiver and they'll both get hurt.
Everybody's hurt.
So anyway.
No, we can beat them with that. I want to beat them with their guys. That's what I want to do.
That's right.
Sports talk conversations with a good laugh mixed in. This is the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Hey, Golf USA, go down there. I got to go down there and pick up my golf clubs because I ordered golf clubs in August, right at the end of August.
They probably got a whole new.
They might have sold them by now.
Those are old. That's old news.
I know it. I need the newer model.
I saw them when I was in there the other day. There's David's clubs right there.
But then I had a little stroke, and I hadn't played golf since. But I'm going to. I'm getting better.
If they were left-handed clubs, I would have.
I know it.
I would have taken
them. They wouldn't be here anymore. Anyway, go see him, Stacy and Mike and Chet and the whole gang.
Saw Mike yesterday out playing golf, and That's a good fella.
He really
and he'd
is.
had a stroke.
Yeah.
I mean, and so did Stacy. It's like a trend. It's like it's a fad.
Fad going on.
I hope it passes.
Yeah. Anyway, go to Golf USA. Great Christmas presents, stocking stuffers, big time gifts, whatever you're looking for golf, men and women. They have great place. All right, and also McGavick Nissan and Infinity of Lubbock. You know, I love these commercials they do at Christmas, like everybody's giving each other a car for Christmas.
We always do.
It's kind of heartwarming to watch these commercials.
I need a family member
like everybody's getting a car
for
Hey,
Christmas.
wives, if y'all get a car for Christmas, you need to check and see what your husband's been doing wrong, because he's making up for something if he's getting you a car.
But anyway, McGavick Nissan and Infinity. It's Brent McGavick. And they are they're local, and they just bought a dealership in Pampa, which gave them access to Toyota and to GMC and something else.
You name it, they can get it.
Volkswagen, I think, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not Volkswagen. But I know Toyota and GMC, and they can get you just about any car you want now. And they have great deals going on at McGavick Nissan and Infinity of Lubbock, and you'll be glad that you went there to shop because they take great care of you. And then you could also get Connecticut. That'd be a nice Christmas present. Say, honey, right after the first year, we're installing Connecticut water system.
Oh, that's the gift that keeps on giving, because it keeps spitting out soft water the entire year long. And you can either get the little salt deals and put them in there yourself, or they'll come by and do it every month. I mean, it's the neatest thing. I can't believe we didn't do it 50 years ago.
Great water, cleans it up, none of these impurities.
That's right.
Really good.
Connecticut of Lubbock.
That's Keith Peel.
Poe Peel.
All right. Will Culpepper sitting right here.
I'm still here.
He's the Double T Varsity head guy. What's your official title?
Executive Director, Double T Varsity Club.
Executive Director, Double T Varsity Club. Gary, you want to pick the 11 o'clock game?
Well, let's just pick all the games, because I don't think Rodney's going to call.
Yeah, I don't care. He could call.
You can call too.
You want to pick, or is that against the law? Against the
I
rules?
can pick whatever.
Okay.
All right. Why
I'm
don't
gonna put
you
Will down
be
here.
W?
I got you. All right.
I'll be G, you be D, and you be W. All right. First game, Miami and A&M. A&M -4. I will take Miami. Mammy.
You got Mammy.
I
I'm
go?
going to take. No, you're last.
Okay, I'm last. Yeah, save the best for last.
So we'll let you go first. in a
Okay,
second.
no, you don't have to do that.
Then I'm going to take Miami too.
All right.
Who do you want?
I will never support A&M.
Oh, there you go.
So you got Miami.
Miami.
All right, the over and under is 52.5. Do you want over or under 52.5?
I want Miami to win 52-0, so over.
Okay.
Okay, so you got over.
You're W. David?
I
took over.
Oh, you took over.
I've already picked all mine.
Well, then
so
I'll take under.
patiently waiting for y'all.
Oh,
You're
took-
taking under?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
take under.
Tulane plus 16.5 against the Ole Miss
I go
Rebels.
first on this one.
Well, do it then.
So, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take Tulane. Who you want?
I'm going to go with Tulane because my dad coached there, my mom's from New Orleans, and my brother lives there now.
All right.
Oh, well, a lot better reasons than I have.
Are you taking Tulane?
Yeah.
Because Gary and Rodney always.
Over
They
60
have a
or
hard
over
time with the
56.5. I just take over. I'll take over. That's a lot of points, though.
Yep. I'll take under again.
I'm going to take under.
I think under's the bet because they keep the clock running now when they didn't used to in the old days.
Yep.
Remember, every first down, they'd stop it until you set the change. Went out of bounds, they'd stop it. Now they just keep it running. All right, James
You
Madison
get to be first on this one.
plus 21.5.
We'll go James Madison.
Okay,
Oh,
I like that.
Gary.
I took Oregon.
Oh my gosh, have I taken all the dogs so far? I have. I'll take Oregon.
Over and under 51, and I will take over. David took Oregon.
And I'll take under.
I'm going under with the monsoon.
Oh
Yeah, but it's the Ducks.
oh yeah, the Ducks
They're
are
playing
good in
the
water.
Ducks.
So you got
Water's
under.
not going to bother them.
All right, Texas Tech, number 19 in the nation versus number 3 Duke, undefeated at 10-0. And Gary, who's first? You?
I'll take Tech.
Oh, well, there you go. feeling pressure because Will's sitting here.
Well,
Yeah.
I've just seen what happens when you vote against Tech. Don't do it.
Always go with Tech.
I'm taking Tech, and you're taking Tech.
I didn't know why I even put that because I knew y'all were going to take Tech.
You're taking.
All right, I'll take Duke, just to be.
How dare he does that?
Just to be a.
You're taking Duke now, -8.5.
Yeah.
See that to me.
I'm praying I lose.
To me, that seems like the line is not enough. It ought to be more.
Oh, really?
We got beat 30 by Purdue, and Duke is undefeated. I mean, the odds makers know what they're doing though. And if you listen to Dusty Womble today, you got a really good idea of what we expect from Tech basketball. It's coming.
All right, Lady Raider game, because we're pretty sure it's not really a pick 'em. I just don't think they put a line out on women's basketball. So let's pick the score. And I'm going to say...
That's harder than picking the game.
I'll say... Or how much Baylor or Tech's going to win by. That's what whoever's closest. I'm going to say Baylor's going to win by 9. And once again, I hope I'm dead wrong. All right, we'll go ahead.
I'll say Tech's going to win by 3.
All right. Golly, I hope you're right.
Tech by 8.
Ooh.
Whoa, here's a believer.
Yeah, here's a fella that
Be healed.
he does not know his women's basketball very well. Of course, I think Baylor's not near what they have been, but they're still plenty good.
But, yeah, if they don't have whatever her name is, Mulkey Robinson.
This might be, we talked about the 78-year-olds that passed away. This might be another one. We got a text from Mikey Klatt that Robert Vitito passed away this week, and he would have been close to 78, I think.
Well, yeah, Gus sent us his obituary.
Yeah.
Robert Vitito was a kicker at Monterey, and a really good one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's a baseball player.
He's a baseball player, but he's a kicker.
Like a second sacker?
Yep. On the football team, he's a really good kicker.
Okay.
But I didn't even know he was sick. But I think when you get to be our age, sometimes you don't know. They're just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up and they're gone.
Yep. Well, he was a good guy.
On your friends and
yeah.
All right. Any thoughts on last night's game? Other than I think it shows how much pressure there is on these games. That a kicker has missed 1 all year, misses 2.
Yeah, that was tough to.
Hey, and here's something. B, tell us about that punter that dropped the ball.
Yeah. So the punter for Oklahoma played soccer at Lubbock Christian University a couple years ago.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
You got to be kidding me.
You know, we gotta believe him because he's an honorable man, but he may be like that stuff on the internet where he's just throwing crap
Just
out.
clickbait. It's just clickbait, isn't it, Brandon?
Believe him.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah, my sophomore year, he was on the soccer team. He didn't play all that much, but he was definitely on campus.
What's his name? You remember?
I think a sport where you don't use your hands is probably better suited for him.
That was the craziest
I think he's had
thing.
a good year too. I mean,
They were calling him the best punter in the nation or something. I was like,
in the nation, and
Grayson Miller.
Goes and just drops.
but it just showed.
Grayson Miller.
Yes.
That was like you forgot. Oh yeah, I'm punting.
I think it does show you that you said these games are going to be very. All of them are good. Whatever you think about the G5 stuff, or
Play loose.
But these games are going to be very good teams, and it may hinge on one play. And you saw that at our games this year. It's like Jacob Rodriguez punches the ball out, flips the game, just like that 4th down call or that block punt.
I said this
night.
earlier in the show. I hope that no Texas Tech player has one of those plays that you
That's
go back
heartbreaking.
and say. Because I remember Carlos Francis. What year was he here? I can remember him missing a slant against A&M, going right through his hands. Or we beat A&M and we didn't beat them.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I hope we don't have a play like that.
Let's get Carlos Francis on the phone.
Okay. He's a great human being. He's a minister actually now.
He's a great guy, but
great guy.
It's just in his family is. Jan's always saying we're watching the game. She goes, I feel so sorry for his mama.
Well, here's another one you don't feel sorry for the mama. The quarterback, the OU quarterback.
Oh man.
He takes the ball and he turns and he just throws it right to the A&M
What was
guy.
that?
It had to be the receiver ran the wrong route. Because I mean, you're sitting there going,
Well, no, it was they designed the zone coverage. He thought the corner was going to bail, so the
and the corner didn't.
corner didn't bail.
Well, he's wearing a different color uniform.
Yeah, how about all the teams that are in red?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He might have thought he's thrown to his guy.
I'd have got right here and I'd have gone.
He
didn't bail.
He's not on my team.
Yeah, well, you try that when 270 to 300 pound guys running after you.
Oh, I love the announcement.
Yeah.
I think Herb Street was guilty of this last night. So while he had more time than that. Well, crap. Yeah, you're up in the dang booth looking down. He's down there with guys behind him and beside him.
I like Kirk, but he kind of drives me crazy a little bit. He's always bragging on it, like sucking up, brown nosing everybody or something.
Oh, he loves the SEC, doesn't he?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought he was Ohio State guy.
He is, but he gets paid by ESPN, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like him. I think he's a good guy. He's a good man. I really do. But, just, I don't know. I thought the Oklahoma quarterback, he was a little rusty. It looked like it. I mean, his footwork wasn't good.
I don't think he has
passes.
he's a great athlete. He doesn't have a great arm, though.
Well, they weren't supposed to have a good offense, and then all of a sudden it was just like click, click,
17
click,
to
click,
0.
click.
Yeah.
And you're going, oh, you's going to kick their tail.
So at the first of the game, before the game even starts, I go, I promise you, Alabama's going to win this ball game. So at the end of the first quarter, I said, do you remember what I said? I told you Oklahoma's going to win it.
So you flipped, and
then
you had to flip back.
I had to flip back. That was it was a crazy game. It really was.
It was.
But fun.
It was fun. It was good.
Fun to watch.
I hope all these games are close today.
Yeah.
They won't be, but I'm with you. I hope they are.
Isn't one on right now?
Sorry.
Oh, is it started?
Yeah.
Well, flip this TV. We're sitting there looking
No,
at
our wives are going to
Yeah,
watch.
y'all are gonna have
never
to.
mind.
You got your wives on.
Terry
soon.
may not
Never mind, the
to.
wives are coming.
Yeah.
So
Appreciate y'all having me on today.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're doing good.
You sent that list of stuff you talking about, what you want to talk about. I was like, crap, that's a weekend. That'd be like 8 shows.
Well, I give you something.
It's good.
Well, did we talk about any of it?
Yeah.
Of course we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
We got a couple of minutes here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You got 1 minute. Spill your guts on something. Either lay some knowledge or
Well, no knowledge is
going to
come
something you
from
did
me.
as
No.
a youth.
No, I just say, you look at all of tech sport. Enjoy the ride right now. I think what's been great, specifically on the football side of things, is it's validated what a lot of people have done, whether that's our AD or head coach, all this Red Raider Club supporters, all the letter winners that have, whether they're football letter winners, basketball, Lady Raider, soccer, it doesn't matter. All
Patty
of them coming back.
husband.
All of them, it's validated all of what we've done. And so that's what was great about winning that Big 12 championship is it's validated all of us. I don't care what sport it was. You've been part of it.
Yep.
We all won, a couple weekends ago. And
It was so great.
there's a lot of people I texted with that, got it pretty emotional at the end of
I
that
got me a
game.
Big 12 championship shirt from quarter 4. Bought one for the family.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy one every year now because we're
Yeah,
going
you
to win
should.
it every year.
Yeah.
And don't take it for granted because everybody else is trying too.
They are trying.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A bunch of
and that's
teams
why
out
I
there
say
trying.
the validation of everybody's trying, everybody's doing what we're doing. We
But right now, they're not doing it as
showed
well.
that we did it better
Yep.
during this season, and now we have the opportunity to keep playing. And so it's just been a validation for me of whether you help them 1%, help get people back and be a positive influence with the program, or you committed financially, or you have a season ticket and came to the game and yelled louder on the third down. All that is.
Let me ask you
contributed.
something.
Yes, sir.
This isn't, and I'm not wanting you to just pick out one, but if you got, who's the greatest Red Raider ex-Letterman that you talk to that just has so much enthusiasm and excitement for Texas Tech? I've got one. Coach Myers has one. I'll tell you whose this is.
Oh man, it's hard for me to narrow down because.
But when you talk to them, they're just like off the charts.
I went up to see Cliff at a game, a Commander game, the week of Utah.
Kingsbury.
I went up there and
Yes.
watched the game, and we got to the Commanders practice before, right as the Utah game was starting, And so I had it pulled up on my phone. He comes out of the practice facility and he sees me and he's like 30 yards away from me. And he raises a hand. He goes, "We're up 7-0." And so, I mean, from that to Donald Harris, who played baseball and football here, he's one of the most positive guys lately. And he comes around. BJ Simmons.
BJ's he's kind of crazy.
BJ is great. He'll be in Miami also. There's several Lady Raiders that are just enthusiastic,
big time.
They're about all sports. I mean, Coach Sharp. I mean, there's not a more positive person about every Tech athletic program.
I got my name, Ron Richardson.
Okay,
Texas Tech basketball, and Gerald Myers.
Yep.
The other day at lunch, he goes, "I'll tell you, David, Ron is the greatest Red Raider."
He's a great Red Raider.
He talks. He's in California.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick low fruit and say Patrick Mahomes.
He's been really pretty good
because he could have moved on, easily moved on with his life because he's got a few things going on.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of money,
and he's still hooked in. And
he's
that's
big
great.
time.
Will, we appreciate you. We appreciate the job you're doing.
Appreciate you.
Keep it up.
I will.
And we'll have you on soon. After our national championship, we'll have you back.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
To you and your family.
God bless and talk to you soon.
God bless.
You've been listening to the Sports Talk with Thetford and Ashby podcast from Double T 97.3. Catch the show live Saturday mornings from 9 to noon on Double T 97.3 FM or on the Double T 97.3 mobile app.